This is the plaintiff, Jody. She says she had a one-night stand with the pathological lying defendant who basically charmed her into loaning him money. That's right, she knows she's a cougar and looks great, but the defendant preyed upon her vulnerability. She felt bad for him and forked over $1,400 of her hard-earned money, and she wants it back here and now. This is the defendant, Adam Gross. He says he had his way with the plaintiff a few times, and before you know it, she's calling him 85 times a day. He has to pay $10 a month now to the phone company to block her calls from getting through. The woman's just one of those scorned types who wants every gift she gave him back because she's upset he's done with her. If the judge wants, he could line up people from here to Texas to testify the woman's a lunatic and has no case against him. He's accused of flipping off a Fling.
Let it get 10 minutes more, Your Honor.
Thank you, Douglas.
You're welcome, ma'am.
Okay, Jody, you've asked to be referred to only by your first name. Jody, you're suing Adam Gross for $1,400 in cash loans that you say you made to him that he has not repaid you for. Tell me what's going on.
I met Adam about a year ago in a bar by my house that he hangs out in almost every night, practically every night.
Do you hang out there too, or?
No, not normally. I went in there and I met him, and we had a one-night stand, and it turned into sort of a fling relationship. And, you know, I pretty much fell in love with the guy, and he basically scammed me for the whole time that I was with him.
How long were you with him?
8 months. We broke up in October of 2009, and we
how often would you see him?
Almost every day, pretty much.
Almost every day?
Yeah.
Okay, so according to you, this was a full-fledged relationship where you were seeing him every day?
Yeah.
And seeing him every day by design, where he was making time to see you, not you would go to the bar where he was a fixture.
Well, I would have to a lot of times go to the bar to find him because he would never answer his phone half the time. Or if he said he was coming to show up, he would show up 3 days later. That's how he runs his life. You know, he doesn't have a job.
How do you let him run your life that way?
I don't know, stupidity, you know.
Slim pickings, a bit of a dry spell?
Yeah, more like that, or, you know, you fall in love with the wrong people, and that's usually my problem in life. Not with business, but with my love life, that's what happens usually.
Okay. So go on. Is there an age difference between you guys? Just curious.
Yes, 10-year age difference.
10 years?
Yeah.
Okay, so go on.
So basically, he had all this drama. His father was dying of cancer. His mother had all these mental problems. He was living at home with his family. And
how old was he?
How old is he?
Yeah.
31.
Okay, go on.
Almost 32. And he had a daughter that he lost custody of. And he told me that he saw her all the time, and I've come to find out from 4 different sources that he hasn't seen her in over 2 years.
Who are the 4 sources? How did you come up? Like, what's that?
The mother of his child, his mother, his mother's boyfriend, and another ex-girlfriend of his.
And how did you come to speak to all these people about him?
Because he showed me them on the internet.
Hold on. What's your problem?
He showed me them.
Seriously, show a little bit more, you know.
That's the whole point.
I didn't pick him. You did, so stop whining. All right, please show a little bit more decorum in my courtroom, okay? All right, go ahead.
He showed me all these people. We were very involved.
Look, the fact that somebody shows you a picture of their family doesn't mean that you get to snoop around and find out and talk to them and that they talk to you and tell you these things. That's the part I'm shocked about.
Okay.
So how is it that you bond up with all these people so that they can trash him? People who are his people, like his mother, his father.
Because I was with him when his father died. I held his hand on his deathbed. I was involved with his family and his life.
Okay.
Every single day.
So why didn't any of them during that 8 months tell you, what do you mean his daughter? He hasn't seen his daughter in 2 years.
They didn't tell me because nobody wanted to talk about it. It was like a very quiet situation. And when he kept asking me for money, I finally was like, why is he asking me for all this money?
How did you come about to loan him $1,400? When did that happen?
It's over a year. I have proof.
How do you know that it's $1,400 and not a different figure? You have proof.
I have more than $1,400. This is what I'm asking you for, $1,400.
Okay. Show me the proof that you just hit with your hand in that folder.
Plus, I have a witness, too.
Okay. According to your complaint, Adam is a pothead. I'm pretty sure he runs drugs for people out of the tavern in question that you met him at. I'm 41, he's 31. I look great, if you do say so yourself. I'm the cougar and thought he was fun. Not to mention, I thought I could help him. You broke up with him, according to you? And when did you break up with him?
October.
And why did you break up with him?
Because I couldn't take it anymore. I was completely brainwashed by him. He every word out of his mouth is a lie. Every single word. So I couldn't take. We remained friends. I said, let's.
How did you break up with him?
I don't even remember. It was a mutual breakup. We just realized we were fighting too much. Let's break up.
I think I told you.
Hold on a second. I'm not talking to you yet.
Oh, God.
Did you just make that face at me? You didn't just do that, right? Look at me. Look at me. Apologize.
What?
Apologize.
I did make that face at you, actually.
Are you serious?
I am.
Boy, that's unfortunate. You think that'll help or hurt your case? What do you think?
I don't think it has anything to do with her.
Seriously? Are you stoned right now?
Oh, so you believe everything she says?
No, I don't. I just want to know if you've done some
context of
coke
what she
before you
says.
walked in here. That's what I
What?
want to know. I want to know if you did cocaine before you walked in.
Cocaine?
He doesn't do cocaine.
No? He's awful
that
agitated.
what's
He doesn't look
stoned?
mellow. He looks agitated. That's what's bothering me. You know, making faces at the judge and stuff. It's just like, it's like erratic behavior. Most people are on their best behavior when they're in court. I'm talking, don't interrupt me. Most people are on their best behavior when they're in court, not on their worst behavior, rolling their eyes and saying to them, yeah, I just rolled my eyes at you. Most people don't do that. So either they're a freak or they took something before coming here. It's one or the other. Now, according to you, you loaned him $1,400 during the course of your relationship with him. And so my question to you is, prove it.
The first probably actual money payment that I gave him, I can tell you right now, was...
Well, while you're looking, did you date her for 8 months?
No.
Okay, what happened? You keep looking.
We met in a bar. I was in her house within 45 minutes of meeting her. I left. We met up the next day.
We didn't meet up the next day.
Hold
We
on,
went to Florida for a week.
Stop.
We talked the next day, I should say. The bar we go to is across the street from her house. So she started coming by every day since I met her. She's been ejected from my building twice by security.
But that's separate from the tavern.
Yeah, but she's been ejected from my building
Okay.
twice by security. The last time she was there, her dog was sick. She came screaming and yelling, saying, whoever's in there, whatever girl you're with, blasey blase. It was raining the night before. I had my shoes outside. She stole my shoes and took them with her. So I couldn't leave my house. Then she came back from the
You
vet.
only have one pair of shoes?
No. I had 2 pairs out there. She took them both. My friend was downstairs waiting for me to get them back. He goes, I want to come up. Does he have a girl up there? And my friend was like, no, you can't come up. You're going to cause trouble. She called the police on me saying I stole a PlayStation from her. How I did that, I don't know. I guess unless I'm a cat burglar or something, that I ran into her house.
Hold on.
And stole a PlayStation from her. She's called me multiple times.
Did you get a PlayStation from her as a
Yeah, she
gift?
gave it to me for my birthday. I told her I didn't want it. It's too expensive.
When was your birthday?
September 1st.
Go on.
She's sent me multiple texts of she's gonna kill herself if I don't pick up the phone.
Do you have any of those texts?
I don't have them on me, no. Because I didn't even know I was going to court.
You knew that there were all kinds of problems because you had to get her banned from your place. She apparently got banned from the bar too, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you know that this is brewing. She will not be ignored.
Exactly my point. I got her banned from I got her blocked from calling my number. After that,
Wouldn't it be good to keep a few of those texts to show that she's
I
crazy?
didn't know this was gonna happen. I wasn't expecting all this. I got her blocked
None
from
of
my
that
number.
stuff was enough evidence that this might happen? That she
Well,
might...
everybody told me she was gonna kill me. She's gonna come and shoot me where I am. But that's the next step. Either if she
So you
was
thought she'd kill you, but you didn't know she'd sue you in small claims.
I didn't, because I don't owe her anything.
Okay.
I have a lawyer's letter
Stop.
too.
Go ahead.
Listen, she sent me multiple texts. I took 6 clonazepams or Xanax. I'm gonna kill myself. I hope I don't wake up. This is your fault.
That's what you did.
This and that and the third. I never did anything. She stalked me. She's called me 39 times a day. She walks by the bar every day. I don't want anything to do with her. Yeah, you live in the neighborhood. That's why you look in the bar.
Do not talk to each
I'm not
other.
even gonna get into this.
Guys, you're not at the bar.
I'm not here to hash out our relationship. Just let her show proof that I owe her money. Period. End of story.
Did she loan loan you $1,400?
No, she didn't.
Okay.
The only money
Did
she
loan you
ever handed me was to buy her pot, and that's it, which I went to get for her.
Okay. So when you say in your answer to the complaint, she's going to say I'm a pothead, which is true.
I already knew everything she's going to say. She's only here to discredit my character. This is her last futile attempt to get back at me.
I don't think you need any help with that. I think that you do a fine job on your own. All right. Now, according to you, she's a woman scorned who never loaned you money. She just can't take that you weren't interested. Did she?
She asked, listen, she told me multiple times, be my boyfriend. You never have to work. I'll take care of you, this and that. I said, no, I don't want. She even said, I'm in love with you. I said, no, I'm not in love with you. I love you. I care about you, but not in that way.
Okay.
Right.
That's it.
Okay.
You can't even be quiet long enough to let the man finish a sentence.
Because he's lying. Every word out of his mouth is a lie.
So that gives you the right to interrupt the testimony?
She's called 3 of my girlfriends behind my back asking about. She calls the mother of my child. She does anything she can to get closer to me. She calls my mother, and now I'm here now for this. And she wants me to pay her week by week by week so I can stay in her life for another 15 weeks so she can see me and control me.
No, I want my money. And your pants are falling down, by the way.
Why are you worried about my pants for?
Because
where y'all from? Oh, New York. Because this is really the kind of thing that I guess could happen anywhere, but it doesn't. It happens
what
right
did she
here.
expect to happen? I was banging her within 45 minutes of meeting her. What did she think was going to happen?
That's awful sexist of you.
What?
I said that's awful sexist of you.
How is that sexist?
In other words, you would never be with a girl who would sleep with you within 45 minutes, but you would expect the girl to be with you.
Is that the basis for some long, drawn-out relationship in most cases?
No.
Exactly my point.
But apparently you were just so irresistible. Man, you're picking.
You can make fun of me all you want, but that's the case.
I believe that was the case. She can't even be.
I really don't care.
It's fascinating to me. It is utterly fascinating. The more you talk, the more fascinating it is to me.
Okay, the first was on the 19th of June for $100.
How are you proving that?
Well, because he doesn't have a checking account.
I want you to listen to me. Prove it.
I have.
Okay, that. What is that, Doc? Hand it to Douglas, please. Hand it to
Yeah, she took out money that day.
Now, what is it you'd like me to look at on this piece of paper?
Where it's highlighted.
It says ATM withdrawal. It says you took out $100. How do I know that that was for him?
Well, that's
First
the
of
only
all,
proof
this is June.
I have because he doesn't have a checking account, so I can't
what are you
write
going
him
to do?
a check.
Just highlight a bunch of ATM withdrawals over the course of the last 8 months and tell me that that's the proof you have that you loaned him $1,400?
That's the proof I have. You can believe it or you can't believe it. I have a witness.
Let's hear from your witness. Go ahead.
I could tell you that...
Who are you, first of all?
I'm her friend and neighbor. I lived in her building, and I know Adam and Jody since the beginning of the relationship.
Okay.
And during all this crazy fighting, he called me saying, Jody's driving him crazy. And I said, well, if you'd like her to leave you alone, why don't you pay her back the money you owe her? He goes, I admit I owe her. She said $2,000. He goes, no, I admit I owe her $1,500, and I will sign any contract you would like me to.
Watch this. Did you say that?
Nope.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Harvey Levin here. If you were a 41-year-old woman, would you date a 31-year-old guy?
Initially, it would be off-putting, but I think I would, but depending on the guy's personality.
If you got a 41-year-old woman going after you and you're 31, is she desperate?
No question about it, Harvey.
Is she buying your love if she's 41 going for a 31-year-old, or is that a good mix?
I think it's just depends on the people, and who cares about money.
Okay, wumpy ass or wimpy going inside the courtroom.
This lawsuit says $1,400 total of cash loans, but my understanding is that you're also suing for an iPod, a PlayStation, and some books. Tell me about that. Is that what that book is there? Can you hand it to Doug? Do me a favor, watch yourself, because you can't play with Douglas. All right.
Who's
All right, so there's... Who's Douglas? Douglas is the man who's going to fix your wagon if you don't start showing a little respect here. That's Douglas. Do me a favor. Let me ask you a question. Is that the book you're referring to?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Douglas. All right. Now, you're also referring to an iPod. Tell me about that.
I gave him my iPod one morning. He never gave it back to me. That's fine. He can have it. I don't care. He probably sold it for money. Who knows?
Okay.
I have never, and this is, I swear against everything I have, been thrown out of his building. Okay, he does not have a doorman.
Were you thrown out of the bar?
I was
or banned from the bar?
I was thrown out of the bar if I was with Adam. I could be there separately, but if we were together, no, I was not allowed in the bar because we.
Why you? Why not him?
Because
It's his home.
It's his home, and they protect him. And those people that are in that bar, wait a minute, let me finish here, because this is relevant. I have had in my house numerous times, because they were friends of his, thrown parties, paid for everything, had a birthday party for him that cost me probably over $1,000 because
So you're the kind of person who would
this.
spend a lot of money on him, and it's not because you were trying to buy his love, it's because you were, quote, trying to help him.
Exactly.
Because you're a good-looking together uptown girl, and he was trash. That's sort of what you say in your complaint.
Well,
listen,
that's what I was told by everybody that met him, my mother, everybody. But I didn't see that. I saw something else. I fell in love with him, and I'm sorry if I did. I regret that I did. I regret
I believe that everything that is put in our path is meant to teach us something.
Right. And
I
you
just
know
would
what
like
I
you to learn
learned?
it and stop being a victim. I'd like you to learn the lesson that has been placed in your path. That's my worry. Now, the PlayStation. Tell me about that, because you still have it.
I gave that to him for his birthday, and when I did
why does he have to give it back to you then?
He doesn't have to. Okay, that he can keep. He probably doesn't even have it anymore because he probably sold
Jody,
it.
let me tell you a couple
drugs,
things.
right?
Mr. Gross, get out of my courtroom. Just get out of my courtroom. I'm tired of you. Go. I'm done. We're done. Jody, let me tell you a couple things, okay? Number one, if this is how he behaves in a court of law where people are usually on their best behavior, I can't, for the life of me, understand. And matters of the heart are very hard to analyze, all right? But what you were thinking.
I know.
Okay, so it is what it is. Do you think you're the first woman or the last woman who fell
No, but he's
for...
done this to so many people.
Okay.
And my, you know what it is? Can I just say, it's
yeah, go
really
ahead.
not even about the money. It's just that this, you see the way he is.
Right.
He's lied. You know, when I was with him when his father died, that was very hard for me. My father died. I wasn't able to be with him when he died. I sat with him. I went to the Bronx. I held his hand.
Okay.
You know, it was like an emotional thing. And for him to sit here and say I wasn't his girlfriend, it's just wrong.
Okay,
you know?
but here's what I see when that happens. What I see when that happens is, whew, good riddance. I get to move on with my life and find somebody who deserves me. And what you see is vengeance, vengeance, vengeance. You have got to let go, Jody, for you.
I know. No, I am letting go.
Do you understand what I'm saying? You just got to let go. I mean, you know, you are not my first boyfriend-girlfriend loan gift case. I do this all day long.
I know.
And, you know, you've got a little bit of a proof problem. I mean, I don't mean to be disrespectful or anything, but the best you can show me is a friend who says he confessed and he denies it. That's not the best proof.
But because he doesn't
Just
have a
listen,
checking account.
Then that's what it is. Do you understand? It doesn't mean I am not going to rule in your favor. I'm going to rule in his favor in this case. But you need to understand that this is so much more profound than $1,400, okay? And you don't. You don't understand it. This is really about you and your dignity and moving on and learning a life lesson from this and understanding that if you ever loan a man a penny, ever, you should get it in right. Say, yeah, no problem. You need that $100?
In his favor?
Pardon me?
You're going to rule in his favor?
Yeah, because I am sworn to do what's right in a case, even if I hate the guy. Yeah, I think that he's an awful person. But I got to rule in his favor because you have no proof of loans. You have a lot of evidence of trying to buy his love. And that's the problem that you have.
Check?
Jody, we're done. At this point, it's all about you figuring out a way to heal yourself, which I don't think is going to happen. I suspect that you might find yourself in this very same position in the future.
No, I don't think that's
I hope you're right. Good luck to you, my dear. Verdict for Mr. Gross.
All right, so this is the defendant right here. He was sitting in the courtroom waiting for the end of the case to have his final say on things. And what's going through your mind right now?
I'm just happy it's over and she's out of my life, period.
You think she is? You think you've seen the last of her?
No, I'm probably going to wind up dead, but... Yo.
Okay, are you really just a gigolo like you portrayed?
I'm not a gigolo
That's
at
how
all.
you portrayed yourself in the courtroom.
I did not. How did I portray myself like that at all? I just got caught up in a crazy cougar situation. That's it.
Anything else?
That's it.
All right. Right around there. All right, come on in here, Jody. Plaintiff, what have you learned out of all this?
I'm speechless. I've learned that never to loan anybody money, never to get involved with people that you meet in bars.
Mm-hmm. Well, what are you going to do in the evening? Stay out of the bars or go back?
I don't know what I'm going to do right now. I don't want to talk anymore. I'm through with.
You're done with him, really?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
About that?
Yeah.
Your feelings about him?
I have no feelings for him. He makes me want to vomit. I would have liked my money back, but obviously I didn't get that, so.
All right. Over to Harvey.
Okay, Kurt, clearly she was trying to buy his love. When you have a situation like this where somebody is just heaping gift after gift after gift on somebody, it will never, let me emphasize that word, never work out. And that will do it for this case. Litigants for the next case on the way into the courtroom right now.